Hey, welcome to the attic. Manadad here, playing some adventures in the Forgotten Realms. We've opened the mythic bomb here, the Terraskew. There's also Battlecry Goblins, which I think actually has a better win rate. Whew, this is a tough choice here. I do want to collect all the mythics. On the other hand, Battlecry Goblin. I think I'm going for wins here. I think let's try to win today. And we can follow that up with a Lurking Roper. A good pack for green. There's a Goblin Javelineer, which goes nicely with the goblins. Not an exciting second pick. I'd also just take the Wizard's Spellbook. And see if blue-red somehow is open. I'll take the Roper. Long Rest is another rare, not that interesting. I like great here. We got the Half-Elf Monk. Sylvan Shepherd. Zombie Ogre actually I think has a decent win rate, but nothing in red. Alright, I guess we'll just rare draft a Long Rest. Now we got a Shambling Ghast. I'll take that. And a pair of goblins. Goes nicely with the Battlecry Goblin. It's got a Herd Gorger and a Knoll Hunter. I'm just going to try to cut red as much as I can this direction, I think. Hobgoblin Captain's great. Barbarian's great. Loyalty is really good if we end up red-black. We're on the goblin train here. We like to get on the goblin train with Herd Gorger. Or the Eltergird Ranger. Pick up Herdy G. By no means attached to green, but these are decent green cards. Definitely pretty strong attachment to red. This Battlecry Goblin is one of the top uncommons in the set. We can follow it up with Improvised Weaponry. Second Herd Gorger, not as exciting as the first. Do you think red is a deep color, but we're fighting people for it for sure. We'll see if it flows better in the next pack. Oh, wow, nobody wants to be blue. The word is out. Don't play blue in this set. Wizard Spellbook came back. Wow. Tempted to rare draft that. Pass an Eltergird Ranger. But I'd probably take over the Direwolf. Yeah, sure. And the Bard is okay, you know. We'll take Meat in the Tavern though. Herbalist for the spare dagger. In the event we get some Death Touchers. Take an Herbalist, hope not to play it. And our final card is... what's it gonna be? An unplayable black card. Okay, so we got an unplayable rare. We did get Targnar, which is right in our color pair where we've been. Also, Faraday's Fireball, Basilisk. I'm going to take the Targnar. Has pretty high upside if we do end up... wow, 2 Orb of Dragonkinds. I bet you we'll see 2 on the wheel too with this this group here we're drafting with. So that was the only red card that's gotten passed to us, pick 2. So not great for red. Somebody took a red common, probably, or, well, somebody took a common. We don't know what color. I can think of some better black commons. Maybe white common better. Is there something better than you hear something on watch? Circle of the Moon or the Troll? Circle of the Moon. Oh, deck of many things. So this one is quite playable. Kind of gives you some inevitability. It is expensive, 7 mana for the first activation. But if you can get to the late game with it, and I think we'll take another Hobgoblin Captain over the improvised weaponry. It's close. Huh. Loyal Warhound, Horde Robber, Earthcult Elemental. This guy has a really good win rate. Is there ever... There might be a scenario where we drop green and go white, and we wish we had that. I'm going to keep cutting red, I think. So we got Bull Strength. I think I'd rather take Price of Loyalty and see if we end up in black after all. Horde Robber. Just keep black on the back burner here. So Null Hunter is better with pack tactics. Basilisk is quite good though. But for as fast as this format is, I'm going to take the Null. I think I'll take the critical hit. Should be good in red-green. This really wants to be in a heavy creature deck. It's looking like we're going to be more creatures plus tricks. Okay, so pick 10, all blue. I guess we'll take Displacer Beast. Do we take the Rust Monster? Yeah, sure, we'll take a Rust Monster. We'll take an Armory Veteran. And we'll take Inspiring Bard. And Arcane Investigator. Grand Master of Flowers. Well, that's a pretty good card, but then we've got, again, we're going to have to forego a mythic to take our Battlecry Goblin, I think. And we got Spoils of the Hunt there. Would be nice to get some more removal. I hope not to play that Scaled Herbalist either. We've got quite a few playables. Acerak. I could take a Valor Singer. Or I could just rare draft a Mythic. It's not a good limited card. Possibly splashable though. I wouldn't take it on that justification. Nice Power Word kill, but we get Dragonfire. Hey, maybe we cut red enough. We'll actually get a few good red cards here. Another improvised weaponry. Help us splash. In the door, we're going to hope not to play. Price of Loyalty doesn't seem relevant at the moment. Owlbear Hoarding Ogre. With the Owlbear. Ooh, another Targnar, but we got Dragon's Fire. I gotta take the Dragon's Fire. A good chance we're the only one in green-red, so maybe that Targnar wheels. It's not, I mean, it's a 2/2 for 2. It does have some good abilities if you can get a critical mass going. Probably the Armory Veterans on the bubble. Bull's Strength. Just gonna try to aggro people out here. Another null camp. Take the vampire spawn just to hedge black a little bit, I guess. I think this golem might... Have I played this golem in red-green? Might be alright. There might be a scenario where we want ramp, but I don't think we do. Play out a couple games. Okay. Not the greatest of decks. I don't see a need to splash Acerak. We're not trying to turbo dungeon. So the bull strength works with the lurking roper, whereas the null camp, I guess making 2 creatures that can't block is pretty good. They're heavier red than green, so let's go down 1 green. That means we only have to make 1 cut, really. I feel like the Armory Veteran is the cut there, because we still have 15 creatures, plus you see a pair of goblins, which can make creatures. So yeah, we're just red-green aggro. Make your predictions. How many wins do you think it's going to get? I'll see you in the matches. Okay, we got a hand here. Got our 2 colors. One's on white. It's a question of what they put down. Red, white. Okay, they got the 2/2 lifelinker. I guess I'd rather get the Hobgoblin Captain down. The Lurking Roper should stonewall that. I'm gonna offer the trade. Yeah, I'll trade. They had another one. Okay. Well, we can't quite Targnar Dragon's Fire it. We're gonna have Owlbear on curve. Next turn we can Dragon's Fire and Targnar. Pegasus. Annoying, but that's okay. They've got a Hobgoblin Captain, sure. So, are they going to go to equip? Oh, interesting. Yeah, Lurking Roper can still block that. I think we'll let them attack. Well, they seem to have some kind of pump spell here, but we have this trick. Oh, I guess I should have waited for it to attach. Oops. Let's try to draw something good here. Battlecry Goblin, no attacks. Need removal for that Pegasus. Toot sweet. The key to beating the well, there's removal for the Pegasus. Kind of inclined to let them sacrifice their Steadfast Paladin. I could have Battlecry Goblin too. Yeah, we have another land drop, so we could pump this. They'll probably trade with the owlbear, yeah. Hold this up to Dragon's Fire the Peggy. And now, Battlecry Goblin. Activate. I think I need to activate one more time, don't I? I guess I could have attacked with the Roper. I stacked those triggers wrong? Is there a way to stack those triggers so this goblin gets plus? Okay. Well, you just gonna die to that's the Battlecry Goblin way. Got some lucky draws there to be able to take care of that Pegasus, or we would have been toast. Well, unfortunately, had a recording error in that match. It was me versus Dad's Rule. Dad's Rule played one of these 1/4 tapper guys and put a Reaper's Talisman on it early in the game, and I just couldn't quite claw my way back. The tipping point was when they played an owlbear, and then they were able to start attacking with the owlbear, and they had the combat trick that doubles the stuff. So I lost, and I lost to somebody playing Mimic, but it was a fellow dad. So in that case, I was a little bit, it takes a little bit of the sting off. Anyways, that's a summary of the game that you will never see. Okay. Maybe everybody prefers to just have the losses. You learn more from the losses than you do from the wins, even though the losses get less views on YouTube. I don't believe in just doing summaries for them every time, even though maybe that would get me more views. That's why every once in a while I do put up some drafts where I really wreck. Okay, well, the Hobgoblin Captain. Yeah, didn't have a flash creature. Guess we're just gonna get down Battlecry here. Kind of wanted to play it on 4 with an, but you need another mountain to activate it. We got 2 4-drops anyway. Well, if I pump it, they would definitely make that trade. So, decline to reveal a dragon card. Let's just keep the way clear and keep getting in. We're stuck on land, so I think our plan is to race here. Could also try to slow things down. 4/3 Clattering Skeletons, okay. Not the best. We do this. I think I just want to add to the board. No attacks. We just want to get a bunch of creatures on board and then just make a massive attack. Oh, Volo. Guess they're splashing. What is their splash color? They're clearly black. So maybe black green and they splashed blue and somehow got 2 islands. Maybe black blue. Scry or something. Yeah, you know, Phandelver and Scry. Getting all our big drops here. Bit stuck on a red mana. Empire Spawn. Oh, they doubled that. Nice. Alright, so we were a bit hasty blowing away that 2/2. We can kill this guy now. I guess they wanted that off the battlefield because the Battlecry Goblin. That was a real risk though, because I had opened the +3/+1 that would have killed both of those guys. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to use my pump. Unblocker. Yep. That's what it takes. This little attack. They don't want to block. So close to killing them just with this pair of goblins. Now they have more cards in hand, but we got more life. And we've got a card draw engine here with the deck. We got some removal for the Jaded Sellsword. They're taking back their Volo, but they can't play Volo. Make a 1/1 goblin, I guess. I guess they make a treasure token. They can play Volo. Now they make the goblin. Inspiring Bard. Oh, what did we just do? Oh, we hit a 1? Oh, snap. Oh, the downside version. Okay. We're gonna all attack here. They got your Volo. Ranger class, okay. Full strength. That's I get a creature here. Firing Bard. One I can't play. Deck! Deck of many things. Right, so you have to subtract the number of cards in your hand. Okay. Oh, put down an owlbear. They don't kill this owlbear. Okay, they did. Happen to have removal. Okay, now we're in trouble dubs. They're not going to pay the 2 life though. Gain 3 life here. I think we could just hold up Bull Strength. Maybe if we don't use it, we'll do the deck because it's not a sorcery or anything. What does this do? Level that up, and they can make a big attacker. And they could actually start playing off the top of their library. So this is a real race here. And I try not to use Bull Strength defensively if I can help it. Okay. Okay. Are they gonna try to plus something up? Just the 3/3. Perfect. Resolve. Pass. No blocks. Alright, so do we risk it for the biscuit? Hope it doesn't cause us to discard our hand. No. Phew. But we don't win if we do that, so we'll just let that happen. Draw a card. Improvised weaponry, you know what? Let's kill the Volo. Now they can cast creatures off the top of their deck. Question is, can they get enough? Black Dragon, okay. That's pretty good. And they can attack with the 3/3, make it a 4/4. Oh. We get a Battle Cry Goblin. And yeah, sure, we'll do activate it. And I'll attack. How you want to block opponent? Let's do that. And a pump. That did it. Wow. Whew. Close one. Winning through deck of many things, causing me to discard my hand. Rough. Seems like a keeper to me. Shambling Gas trades with either of these. Opponent's off to a quick start here. They've got a Hobgobber. Well, our 3-drops are good against their board, but she should have done the Knoll Hunter. They have a way to sacrifice the Shambling Gas, they just kill the Hobgoblin. Or they have a Raven Feeblement. Alright, opponent. See what you can do with that. They really want the treasure, I guess? No blocks. Just have a better chance of double spelling that later. Be mana efficient here. Alright, well they got like a pump spell or something here. Not exactly sure what's going on. Both +2/+0. Okay, feign death. Sure. I think you would rather feign death on the gas, because then you can kill one of these guys, but... Ah, Manticore. Takes out the Roper, presumably. Huh. I'm not gonna have anything with the toughness to block the Hobgoblin Captain. On the other hand, a double block with these guys would do it, and I think gaining some life against this deck may be helpful. We shall see. Expected windfall. Javelineer. Okay. Irrelevant. Oh, they're just attacking in the air. Okay, that's good. Nope. Let's try to add to the board here. Ooh. Okay. Well, we have our own Goblin Lord. Uh-huh. Would we want to see a pair of goblins here? Yeah, I think we want to see a pair of goblins and Battlecry Goblin. We might be able to close out this game. Hopefully, opponent was going to take the advantage of the attack here. Okay, so they can kill our Hobgoblin Captain. That's a little... It's a little rough. Oh, Dragon's Fire. We could have just taken out that. Oh well. I think we got lethal if we don't play this, so that's why I didn't play it. We can stop. No, we don't quite have lethal. So maybe I should have played it to be efficient. You got opponent, you're in the best colors, you got all the mana. Pass, pass. Okay. Activate. Attacktivate. Woo! Maybe they had an instant speed kill spell or something there. Alright, alright. Keep it rolling. Okay. Got our boy. The Battlecry Goblin. And opponent's in black, so it's probably just gonna eat removal. I kind of hope they give me some of their Dragon's Fire here. Huh. Well, you know what? I'm not that scared of that. Let's just get on the board. Let's just pass the turn. Holding up Dragonfire, and you see a pair of goblins. Baron, that is not a dragon. Good target for Dragon's Fire. And we'd rather just add to our board with some gobos. Oh, they didn't attack. Pretty non-aggressive. We're very red constrained here. Once again. Not that worried about one attack from Barrowin. Just get down the Sellsword, I guess. That's probably... Keep adding to the board. Zombie Ogre. Now that's trickier. Let's just kill that guy. Your end stuff, right? Okay, so we have those held up. Probably have an attack with the Sellsword, but I think I'd rather just get the Owlbear down next turn with the treasure. Opponent would rather trade off than their attacks. Well, I got red mana too. Tricky, tricky. Wonder what they're splashing. You could also get a treasure next venture. Another priest dimensional lore. Okay. Boy, we better hope they never play a dragon with all those dragon disciples. Targnar. No attacks. If I can ever get red mana, I will. Okay, so they are splashing Act of Treason. Clearly. Would they like to steal my owlbear and sacrifice it? Is the question. Okay, good. They didn't. Well, I gotta respect that. They finally found their removal. Right as we find our other red. Yeah. Just keep adding to our board. We're gonna get a huge attack at some point. Drag with critical hit, null camp. Dragonfire blocker out of the way at some point. Delver's Torch. Okay. Okay. We really just want to get through a dungeon, huh? What's up, the zombie ogre probably? Yep. Okay, so I guess now it's incumbent to take out Barrowin. Or is it? What do they even have in their graveyard? They got the Priest of the Ancient Lore. Yeah, okay. Let's take out decline Barrowin. And yeah, I wonder if we just all attack here. Maybe we don't attack with the Roper? Targnar only would plus everything 1. So I think we're just on the... Try to kill whatever they block with zombie ogre. They're going for Targnar. Huh. So critical hit would mean these two trade. I keep the owlbear. Or vice versa. Okay, that worked out. You'll go, opponent. White dragon! Thankfully, we got rid of those dragon guys. Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee. Okay, it's now 5-5. However, Battlecry Goblin. Can't quite pump these guys up to be 5 power. So I'll just wait one more turn. Empire Spawn. Ah, Earth Cult. Sacrifice a permanent, please. Probably tap planes. Yep. Random bounty. Ugh. Okay. A little bit back to square one here. Hobgoblin Captain's good. Does this give all goblins haste? It does. If I play this and I pump twice, and I'd still have to attack. And then at this point, is it just worth attacking with everything? They eat the Battlecry Goblin, so I don't attack with that. Or they trade the Vampire Spawn for the Battlecry Goblin. They eat the 4/4. So, yeah, let's just attack with the Hobgoblin Captain and these two guys. Wasn't expecting them to block the Hobgoblin Captain. Maybe they're thinking about the other, this other next swing. Well, it worked anyway. Up against Himbir Topi. I bought me backwards? I don't know. Wow, just like all our late drops? Okay. And of course, opponent's playing black. Have we faced an opponent yet who wasn't? Black-white seems to be quite popular, actually. I wonder if that's the new hotness here. Lots of steadfast paladins running about. How much removal you got? Fair amount. We could have dropped a Herd Gorger there. Maybe next turn. More removal, opponent? No. No removal this time. I too can gain life. scoff at your puny horde robber. Favorite treasure. Alright, it was looks like it was the big beefers in our hand that our saving grace. We luckily drew into a lot of land. Opponent definitely came out strong trying to tempo. Holy moly. Sphere of Annihilation, eh? So they'll chump that, they'll take 12. If I play the Battlecry Goblin, I can make him take more, but I think I gotta save back the Battlecry Goblin for after they bust this. Wait, they only could do for 5, so the Herd Gorger survives? Yeah. Another steady boy. Oh, steady boy. The pipes are calling. That only has death touch on attack. I'll wait until they're forced to trade with, or chump block the Herd Gorger. Zombie Ogre, sure. Aggressive. I just prefer to tap this way, thank you, auto tapper. And let's activate the game. Whew, almost got me with that Sphere of Annihilation. I think that's looking like the second time I've ever seen that played in this format. 30 odd drafts. Maybe up to 40 drafts. Up against a high ranked mythic here. Dizzy. I guess I'll keep the hand. It's not the best. Give double strike to our first striker. What the mythics are playing these days. Whoa. Aggressive mulligans. Well, they're gonna get in a hit for 3. So we got nothing to stop it. They're also in red-green, huh? Spoils in the hunt, okay. Let's just hope their hand is out of gas soon. Wow. Okay. I think to be a mythic, you just have to be pretty darn lucky. And then the question is, the rust monster, or are we going to see a pair of goblins? Guess the Rust monster has the better chance of trading with the Hobgoblin Captain. Wow. Chaos Channeler. Getting him right back in the game after the double mulligan. Hell of a thing. What's their last card? It must be an instant because it's pausing here. They got the thing that doubles power and toughness probably. So we just have to try and stop damage. Let's hope it's not bull strength. Goblin's critical hit or the Roper? Have to do the Roper. Oh, they're out of gas. Full strength. Have to use our critical hit defensively, unfortunately. Wow, spoils of the hunt. Opponent had everything. Wow. They just absolutely had everything. I mean, obviously a good player, number 188 Mythic, but wow. Can't believe we weren't able to stabilize that game. I'm dizzy after that last game. Oh, hate to see the Mythics just double mulligan. Still draw everything perfectly in the right order. I mean, I think they probably had the better deck. I just thought, okay, well, it's our game here. All of Storm Giants right off the bat. Let's try not to go to the late game. Charm Sleep, sure. Can't attack, but it is... actually, with the Bull Strength in hand, it could attack. Bad in threats. It's worth door. We'll deal 4. Just cuz. This Bull Strength is probably better saved for the Rust monster. Let's make a treasure soon. Minor ally, sure. I mean, they had to know I had a combat trick because I attacked with the Rust monster. I guess they're so low, they just figured they had to block the most damage. Here we go. Lose a land. And Yeah, they can't really. They have to block the 2/4 damage guys. So. Nice. I like it when opponents just kind of complete their quests before they concede. Still salty about that game with the Mythic. I can't believe they double mulligan and then just like managed to hit lots of cards with their Chaos Channeler. They had just removal after removal that lined up with our creatures. So frustrating. We are either going to get 6 or 7 wins with this deck. This is the final showdown here. Thieves' Tools. Like to see that on an empty board, honestly. Don't like to see no land. Got some 3-drops. We got this thing. Whatever they're planning to put the tools on, this will hit. Precipitous drop, sure. Put Rooper down. So far, our opponent's lands are mono black, but they did make a treasure. Okay. Kind of an aggressive Grim Bounty. Guess they can see we're stuck on lands here. Depending on what opponent's got going here. Shattering Skeletons. Sure. Then I draw this. So I could, you see a pair of goblins. And the Null Hunter would trade, the Hobgoblin gets through for 5. I think I'm just on Iron Golem here. Oh, Price of Loyalty. Okay. Huh. Trade takes 7. And they're gonna sacrifice and draw some cards. No. Maybe? They must have a sack outlet. Yeah, deadly dispute. Okay. That hurt. Hurt for sure. If I improvise weaponry and I draw a land next turn, I can play the Earth Cult, so I think that's where I'm at. What do you got in your giant hand of cards? Of course you've got a Vampire Spawn. There we go. we do have to worry they're going to steal and sack again. Zombie ogre. Rough. They want to put the tools on the vampire spawn and start getting in? No. They did not. Deck of many things. Well, that's not super helpful. Let's anthem the team. They had burning hands. Interesting. Okay. Frustrating. Dragon's Fire would have helped with that. Aggressive. Okay, so they're just planning to chump the Earth Cult Elemental, I guess? They don't have Manticore mana. We're gonna gain some life. Valor Singer, sure. Does that work with the Thieves' Tools? Oh, okay. No blocks. Their big trick here. I think I just do the Valor Singer, unless they've got Feigned Death. Have to chump with the 2/3. It's a squeaker. This is a nail biter. For the whole enchilada here, another Valor Singer, sure. Okay, this time they're not going to do that. So I think I just attack with the Earth Cult here. They don't have a good double block that I know of. Force them to chump the Valor Singer. think I just want to get wide here. Deck of Many Things could help me get through the game, but it might also just be fuel for Rust Monster next turn. We'll see. How many arrows opponent has left in their quiver? Okay. None! Oh, wow. What suspense. Okay, let's take a look at this deck. Managed to get 7-2 despite that game where opponent just had everything they needed. Really heavy on 2-drops. Decent amount of combat tricks, and then like Dragon's Fire, which we were able to use as a combat trick. You see a pair of goblins, kind of a combat trick. Improvised weaponries actually helped us get to these top end creatures a couple times, which was good. Deck of Many Things, well, you got to see it go off. That was pretty fun. Owlbear, Jaded Sellsword, Inspiring Bard, Iron Golem. I think the Golem was okay in the red-green thing. Obviously the Roper was fantastic. And the Bard was really good, and combos with the Roper, we never got to see that, but the Bard and the Herd Gorger combo with the Roper. So we did actually have some life gain in there. I think maybe I said we didn't at one point, but we did. And just the usual 16 lands for best of 1. Owlbear, always a superstar there. And the Battlecry Goblins, of course. A couple games where we just held those back and then hasty messed up opponent's combat math. So, pretty good. We left a Sellsword in the board, an Armory Veteran, and a Price of Loyalty, and then You Meet in a Tavern. Maybe You Meet in a Tavern would have just been better than Deck of Many Things. Just 4 mana draw. Hopefully draw a bunch of stuff, plus the ability to give the board +2/+2. Do you know what? Deck of Many Things was pretty fun. I think it was fun. Let's claim that prize. Yeah. And if you're still sticking around, people who stick around to the very end, of course, are the best people. Let's see what we got in the packs. We'll open them up one by one. Hey, the Loyal Warhound that I almost rare drafted. And Circle of Dreams Druid. Good one for Historic Brawl. I'm hoping to make a bunch of Historic Brawl videos soon. I'm still just enjoying drafting right now, but if you would like to see Historic Brawl videos and you're still watching, then by all means leave a comment. Let me know that. Or if I've already made Historic Brawl videos and you came back and started watching draft because of it, then wow, thank you. Dancing Sword, great cards. Not mythics here. I'm still pouring out my rares. And Skeletal Swarming, great card. Okay, well, some cool rares. No mythics, but you know what? We made gems and we had a lot of fun. So thanks for joining me here in the attic. I've been Manadad. Remember, Magic is a game so fun, even dads can look where to stop the video. Even dads can enjoy it. Adios.